Okay, part two of just, I guess I'm gonna record super brief. The last one was like under 10 minutes. So back, so I was talking from the previous recording about just what I do in terms of the figure collecting hobby. Just very limited on my selection. And I mentioned TCGs. This is a like off topic, but TCGs winding down, slight burnout. I'll come back to the TCG community in a couple months, hopefully, depending on how life goes. And with figures, it's similarly. It's like I don't really know what figures to get. It's not really a matter of like. It is a matter of financial reasons as well, but just a personal reason as well, like enjoyment or like content creation here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So just gonna wrap up the three figures I have. So I have Shinobu here. I'll go through articulation and the finer details like the other two. SHF Gon, SHF Deku. I have two compartments. I'm using a Game Genic box. Let's get started, I guess. I have her in crisscross. There's like the Hashiras. They all had their like kneel. They all had their kneeling, right? So I put her right leg up. I put her right leg up. I'm looking at the figure right now. I'm not really focusing on the camera. Essentially like this. As like the kneeling. And let's go through a review, a quickie review. Because the other two I have, SHF Goat and SHF Deku, that's seen a lot more content about those two. Not much on Shinobu. So I'm gonna try to go through, talk about it for anyone that may be interested. I don't know. It's late because the movie has already been out, and the movie was a financial success. But in terms of release, this figure's been out for a good while now. Compared to Deku, Gon was 2025 or in 2026. Okay. So, I guess I can compare to like Zenitsu. I've seen Zenitsu. I haven't held one. I've seen Zenitsu, and it's similar like design on this part of the outfit, or this part of the outfit. Yeah, whatever. So that similar design there. The peg for all the swords. That's with the Demon Slayer line in general. Anime likeness, really, or yeah, character likeness. Anime manga, really like. There is something that so here's some small details. You have the head. It goes with the collar, or at least my copy. I'm not sure about other copies, but this is something to take note of if you were to get this figure. Head doesn't really work. The head does work, but I'm saying like this is something to notice. Is a little nitpick. I'm just choosing not to use this function too much, but it's there. It's prevalent. So we got this max bend. You can't really cross arms, so you can't. I don't think you can two-hand with Shinobu. You can two-hand with some of the guy figures like Rengoku, Tanjiro. I'm assuming Zenitsu as well, and then Inosuke is actually he's due to release, but we don't know when. Oh, skin color. And my skin color reveal. Ooh. Some ducks, I think. Anyways, out in nature. You have toe articulation here, maximum. Good toe, like the sturdiness is good. I keep forgetting to mention the pivots for all three of my characters. For all three of the characters that I have, figures that I have. Sorry, I don't own these characters. Like it's not an intellectual property thing. Okay. Yeah, they all have good pivots, SHF quality, Tomasi Nations. This is a view of the back. people may or may not like this. You know, other figures kind of close have like a hollow, like it's hollowed. This isn't hollowed, so it looks fine. It looks fine. And this is like the max here. Yeah, I guess I'm going through Shinobu in more detail than the other two because I feel like there's plenty of good reviews. There's like good reviews out there, but I'm sure there's good reviews for Shinobu as well. There's just less of it. So if you want me to review, you know, like, kind of janky reviews, then, you know, let me know. Let me know on the channel. So I mentioned this here. There's like so this here. There's like a bit of movement. The build quality, like good. Good. No, not really any. I don't really have any QC issues. So it's more design issues. There's more design issues, like this could have been soft goods. You know, the copyright is on the cloak. It's not on the figure. So that's neato. Yeah, there's more engineering. There's more design flaws than QC. There's no QC. It's for the China factory. So yeah, sword holding hand. I like to use this hand mainly. This is the sheath holding hand. I have the swords here. The sheath holding hand. So it's kind of like a clip-on. You just gotta turn it, and then it holds on. Yeah, and she could. I'm not gonna do it, but you just have to trust me. She could just, because you can slot in the thing there, and then you can just make her hold it like that, like she's getting ready to unsheath the sword. It's really nice. And then the sword here. So yeah. The purpose of my reviews, my figure reviews, is just to point out the smaller details. So the copyright, any specific QC issues, and just talk about overall thoughts on the figure. I'm surprised her chest is prevalent. I mean, Shinobu has a good figure, a good like feminine figure, but this is just a little surprised, just slightly surprising. This here is movable joints. It's like the way up. It's hindered through the cloak. I've mentioned the butterfly joints, I guess you would call it. Mentioned the range on that. Yeah. And then you can change her face by moving the bangs. Yep. This is what it looks like. I'm mainly looking at the figure than the camera, so I apologize if I'm getting like really weird here. So looking at the figure, see if there's anything I can talk about. I think that's basically it. Range here, and then the range in the back. See if I can showcase the range in the back. Okay, some of it. You can get like some of it. You can get some of it. You have to stretch out the cloak. There you go. The spread is like that. So that's cool. And I don't know if this is a shirt pocket. At first I thought it was like a name plate or something akin to that, but no, that's a shirt pocket. I didn't know that. So it's a little fun fact. Yeah, I was trying to say a little fun fact. And so yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the figure review. I don't know. Like I said, if you want me to go into more detail, I've already just gone into like smaller details on figures. So Gon and Deku, I might revisit this figure talk, but definitely closing on that sort of chapter. I'm gonna focus on TCGs a little bit in the near future, and then talk about life, because I'm running out of like hobby topics. I'm in and out on Beyblade. I don't have any Beyblade. I don't have anything Beyblade on me, but it's just I've experienced it personally, and I've seen it. And Beyblade's cool. Beyblade X is pretty cool, but it's not too big of an interest. some interest, but not a big interest. That's just hobbies, man. I know it's a financial freedom sort of thing, but make your hobbies into a little bit of a career. That's a big dream. Side hustle first, then a career. Stepping stones. But yeah, figures, gonna be closing the chapter on that. Maybe, because unless I'm like as I get my opportunities. There's opportunities for like grail of figures, like Mega Man. I don't know. I don't know. Just yapping around here. Go back to talking about TCGs and just overall just a lot of TCG talk. Grand Archive has Pantheon, just like Commander and Magic the Gathering. Yeah. I went through a deck profile in the previous recordings, but I might revisit that and talk less about the deck profile and talk more about just TCG culture, or just what's it, up-to-date news? Not a new, kind of a news channel. Just talking about anything. Just talking about related stuff, related hobby stuff. And of course, I'm still gonna talk about life every now and then. There's a lot to talk about in the modern age. There's a lot to talk about, just news-wise, and what's happening all around the world, or what's happening like in your community. Yeah. So figures done. I wonder. The next thing to talk about would be like the Yu-Gi-Oh combo I have from part 1 of this recording. I mentioned the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, combo stuff, but okay. I don't want to. I already do plenty of silent pauses every now and then, so I guess I'll just end it here for part 2.